myself anyway and enjoyed it. Alright, gonna start with this then. Hello and welcome to my commentated replay of my Temple Speedrun PB, which puts me in third place. My previous PB was like 35 seconds lower, slower. So during the run I was kind of like, okay, I know I had like an 0x PB and this is gonna be like a 3x, so is this run really that fast that I saved 30 seconds, or was it just 30 seconds slower than my previous PB and it's actually like a minute slower and not this time? Well, turns out it was this time. But yeah, it was kind of surreal, not really realizing what the final time is gonna be. So let's jump into it. Obviously checking cracked walls and a gold axe. So not sure why I hesitated there. Wasted 2 beats. On Deathless Streaks, these cracked walls can actually be really bad because if it's a transmute early, then you kinda just die, so you need to have a plan for that in Deathless. But on speedruns you obviously just check it, because you just want an axe. And as we'll see, a gold axe is enough. So arguably I'll find some other stuff. I know this is not the right way in terms of just like how the level plays out. Kinda have to deal with these enemies, huh? But I have to assume there's a way through a secret room, which is the case. I have to spend my only bomb to dig through. That's another thing that can just kill you on Deathless if you go like this, and well, there's no way to go. With Chainmail, it's not even that aggressive to tank the damage there, definitely doing that. Can just go up here. So, probably check purple here if I had to guess. Normally I check black until I have a good weapon and armor, which is the case now. Not the highest quality armor, but it's good enough. And Ring of Region. So now I pretty much have a Blood Axe, which is the best weapon in the game on Temple. So yeah. So I remember Zone 2 being extremely trolly on the seed. Let's see how that plays out. But I can tank to a reasonable degree now. Damn it, Water Ball. I can't tank like crazy still. Chainmail still means like 2 damage from a Red Dragon. Oh, no, I guess it was another seed where Zone 2 was really trolly. It's actually really good here. What do I check? Shovel. Shovel of Courage and Boots. Don't need those. Yeah, I didn't have a shovel yet. It's kind of important on Temple. Being able to just constantly dig through things. So never mind, disregard the Zone 3 being trolly thing. If you have the range to kill whatever Cobra spawns, you always have exactly enough time to kill the first spawn while going up the middle. But it's always really sketchy. So you should possibly on a non-speedrun just kill the spawn behind. But you need to be really aware about what your build is. Because I think if you have a dagger and it does a diagonal spawn, then you can't do anything. It's just pushing through here. Taking the wall spider with courage, ignoring the chest. It's just earthing there. And here I just kinda have to hope it works. Pushing to the exit because yeah, like if there's another enemy nearby that hits me for more than half a heart of damage, I'm just dead there. So being pretty damn aggressive here. Honestly, don't even check Black there. What can it really be to improve your odds? Blade Masters are pretty much the worst enemy in the game at this point, so I think I just use my Earth spells aggressively to deal with them. Really nice that the Coven was already dead there, I assume trampled, and well, the other 2 enemies were nearby. Just tank the Black Spider. Ignore the crate, go up. I have way too many bombs, I don't need them. That Earth wasn't really near, but whatever. Just use them whenever I see fit. Looks like I'm being pretty aggressive here. Then I decide to kill a few things behind me. I mean, most of this run was just really because of like pushing like crazy that it worked out. The armor allowed me to do that, but not infinitely. Like I need to be aware of what my limits are. Probably gonna Ursuma here. Kill 1 enemy on the way. Drop a beat there by double pressing and then Nurse kill him. Back to full health. Like in terms of not being that tanky, like that's just half my health gone right there. I decided to not use my drumstick, which I still had. But if I just jump up there into the dragon, I'm literally just dead. So it's not like this was brain dead, can just do whatever I want and I want to win. Still need a PB somewhat reasonable. Getting the pixie in there, and just go. No trapdoors in zone 5, but that's fine. Quick levels, honestly. The exit... Why am I going all the way up? Should have just ducked left through. Considering the Earth Dragon is down there, yeah, now I had to go down anyway. The conduit wasn't that important, so I could have been a bit faster there. And just tank that. Actually, I should have dropped a beat and waited for him to come down. Being overly aggressive, they actually cost me like, what, 2 beats? 1, 2, 3? 3 beats even. 3 beats? No, because I need to wait at 1, 2 beats. Like waiting there, 1, 2, 3. Yep, 2 beats. Just, it's an axe, it's some regen. Courage shovel, really nice. Some armor and a spell. That's all you need. So honestly, if you want a free tempo PB, you literally just reset for a 1-1 blood shot. And you take every blood X you see, and you take every gold X you see, and try to make some regen on the way in any other form. I did a bunch of commentated replays now between melody, aria, and tempo. And kind of the common part of all of these is that I have a set strategy for those characters, what to start, and I just do that strategy. And I know the strategy is incredibly strong because axes are incredibly strong, darkness is incredibly strong, shower courage on melody is incredibly strong. So I spend a bit of time on each seed compared to just like going and finding stuff on the way to get my build initially, to just get way more attempts in. It's honestly better for sanity than just running like tempo low percent until boss chest finally gives you a good weapon. And the time you lose by probably spending some extra time on the seed, you're gonna get that back by just getting like 10 times the attempts in that other people probably do. Like the melody run again as an example, I spent 20 seconds there to get my start, but there's gonna be a seed that I see that other people don't see just because I get an attempt in every 5 minutes and not every 30 minutes or something, where you just make up the time again. So I feel like this strategy is probably, like, it's even viable to get up until almost world record pace runs before stuff like Boots of Leaping overtake. But it's absolutely viable if you just want a solid PB that doesn't even require insane execution. So I can just highly recommend being methodical about your starts and using strategies like this if you're fine with the initial reset, which honestly is just put on a TV show or an audiobook or something and just reset the shops, and then every 10 minutes you can focus on the run. It works pretty well for me. I don't feel like any of these runs are like godlike execution no one else can do. And I definitely don't have the most time in this game out of everyone by far. I think it's actually the opposite. I'm probably the player in the like global top 10 or something which has the lowest playing time. So it's neither about just grinding out like crazy nor about crazy execution to get these times. And if you're a bit slower than that, well, then you're still gonna have a good time. So yeah, that's my more general advice on speedrunning this game. But that concludes this video and this little commentary session of various PBs I got recently. Thanks for watching.